Reality is not what you think. It is not a container holding things. It is not a stage on which you act. It is not even an objective thing out there to be grasped. Reality is resonance, a song that becomes visible, a field that responds to presence, not because it's watching you, but because it is you unfolding. What most call reality is not what is, but what has become familiar. A looping echo of shared perceptions, agreements etched by repetition. We live inside stories shaped by language, time, and memory, not because they are true, but because they are known. And yet, even within the illusion, there is a whisper, a shimmer at the edge of form. The moment you pause and look gently enough, the surface of the world begins to dissolve, and behind it you feel, not see, but feel, a field. Not empty, not silent, but alive, responsive, aware. The outer layer, this consensus dream, is not false, it is simply incomplete. It functions like an interface, translating the infinite into digestible patterns, like pixels composing an image, like waves creating shapes on a fluid surface. What you perceive as things are really interference patterns, stabilized long enough to be experienced. But underneath it is all wave. You are not separate from this wave. You are the ripple moving through it, and the ripple that creates it. You are the breath forming the mirror that reflects you. Most do not see the field. They see the contents of the mind and believe that to be truth. But your thoughts, your emotions, your expectations, these are not passive interpretations. They are participatory instruments. They shape the wave itself. Two beings may stand in the same place and see two different worlds, not because the world has changed, but because the lens has. Reality is not fixed, it is attuned. It reflects coherence, not command. The deeper you go into this realization, the more you begin to sense that everything is made, not from objects, but from relationships. The space between things, the rhythm of change, the timing of thought, all these are the real architecture. It is not the stone, but the silence within it. Not the word, but the breath that carries it. And this is not philosophy, it is geometry. The golden ratio spins galaxies and nautilus shells alike. The square root of two bridges, heaven and earth. Pi hums through the arc of your thoughts and the orbit of planets. These are not metaphors, they are the underlying music of form. You are made of them. Your body, your awareness, your sense of self, all arise from harmonic relationships within a coherent field. You are the field folding in on itself to witness its own being, not a part of the universe. The universe as you, remembering. So what is real? Not the thought, but the space between thoughts. Not the thing, but the relation. Not the form, but the movement through form. What remains when all concepts dissolve? Presence, breath, awareness. These are not yours, they are you. To witness reality deeply is not to look outward. It is to return inward, not into isolation, but into the infinite intimacy of the field. This is why the mystics, the sages, the star watchers all spoke the same truth in different tongues. You are the mirror. You are the dreamer. You are the wave, the ocean, and the wind. The great illusion is separation. The great return is remembrance. When you begin to live from this awareness, the world softens. You stop trying to force outcomes and begin to listen for the song beneath circumstance. You realize that manifestation is not command, it is harmony. When your inner field becomes coherent, the outer field aligns. Your thoughts matter, but your frequency matters more. Reality doesn't respond to what you say. It responds to the music beneath your words, to the coherence of your breath, to the stillness between desires. It listens to the pattern of your being. And the clearer that pattern, the more fluid the unfolding. This is not magic, it is participation. When you look at the stars, you are not looking out, you are looking in. The spiral galaxies, the singing planets, the dance of particles, all of them are fractals of your own awareness singing across scales. What you call the cosmos is the interior geometry of the divine, seen from a single point of view. You are not a small spark in a vast universe. You are the vastness remembering itself as a spark. So reality, this reality, is not a prison. It is a mirror, and you are not here to escape it. You are here to sing in tune with it. When you do, you will feel it. Not in your thoughts, but in your breath, in the way time softens, in the way silence deepens, in the way light begins to curve, not in space, but in awareness. You are not dreaming, you are the dream. And when you remember this, the dream changes shape.